daily experience again. I was incredibly tired after this glorious day and staying up late. So and the next day I was heading to another meeting where I was supposed to do some stuff like helping out and with interpreting and things like that. So and I tried to prepare myself and just like listen to worship while I was traveling. And it was good. I love worshiping on the bus. It's amazing. When I arrived, there was a huge like worship session, and it was amazing, but I couldn't engage at all. And I was so frustrated after a while. I gave it up, and when you give it up, then God has a lot of place to do something for you. So that's what happened to me. Like within a few minutes after being totally frustrated, I just felt like he took over my body and I was breathing fast and heavily and I was bending over and he took over my whole being and I felt like shouting and screaming, but I was only like crying out a little bit, but it wasn't that harsh. I tried to like keep it inside, but it was hard to resist it. And I felt fire and power coming through my whole being. And yeah, nowadays I have these experiences of simply power. And in most cases, these are not the most intimate things. So I prefer it when I experience um, his closeness to experiencing power. Sometimes these two happen simultaneously, but this time it was rather about being hit by his power. And yeah, I was amazing. I felt like it is flowing through me, so I um, started to like lay my hands on people, but not coming out of it. Like it was like I didn't enter a ministry situation. I was just whacked, and the person who was standing close to me, I just touched him, and I felt like it is flowing through me, and it is accessible through me. If I touch them, they will receive it. So I just stayed in what was happening to me. I didn't start to concentrate on what Holy Spirit is doing with them. I was concentrating on what is happening to me, but I still felt like something can happen even to them while my focus is on my experience with Jesus. And I really love when God does that. I know there is a place for, concentrating on the person and the person's needs and things like that, but in these situations, I just enjoy that. I don't need to do a thing. It's all about the Holy Spirit, and He does whatever He feels like doing to the others while I'm absolutely blackout. Yeah, so I was so energized. Oh, it was wild. Like, I felt like, skipping and dancing and shouting, and I really started to enjoy the presence of people. It's the biggest manifestation of the Holy Spirit for me. Like when I start to enjoy other people, it's just it's greater than falling over. Like it's a very supernatural thing for me. And yeah, I was like talking about testimonies and revelations and experiencing all night with people. Like it was like I couldn't sleep even when I arrived after like 3 a.m. or something. I called a friend of mine to tell some other stories because I was so lit up. I fall asleep like at 7 in the morning or something. Yeah, and it was so cool to like talk to people who are as crazy as you are and share experiences and how they experience the spirit realm. And yeah, it's just fun to talk to crazy people, and they just love it when I experience God. After that, I always have my eyes sharpened and the ears sharpened to hear and sense God in others and in other people's stories. Um, yeah, so if I don't experience Him, I can't sense Him in others either. Mm, yeah, so if you experience God less, then you will experience God less, you know. Because your vision and you just become blocked, you know. Yeah, so I think that was the experience of the day.